Okay, hello? Hello? Oh my god. Oh, did the music stop? Oh, it just stopped, I see. I hope I'm not too echoey. Oh my god. This feels very weird. Very, very weird, but... What's up, Crystal? Welcome on in. How you doing? Wait. Oh my god. Don't mind the sound, the noise that I'm making right now. I'm messing around with my microphone. I had to actually have it aimed at my voice. In my mouth, I mean. There we go. That's better. I'm good. I'm streaming on my new place right now, and it's very weird. But I'm doing pretty good. Pretty much finished the moving in side of things. Do that, do that. There we go. Wait. Right. This game... Wait, no, does this game naturally... Oh yeah, it is a weird resolution. Right. Hello, Hana. Welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah, it is good. Do I sound echoey by any chance? I don't think that should get through the mic. But I'm in my room and it's completely empty. I just set up my shit and that's it. No bad, no nothing. Only the essential, aka my PC and my desk, and that's it. No? Okay, that's good. God, everything feels very weird to me. It's so cold. God, it's freezing outside. Can I... No. I'm probably gonna be tweaking shit as I get used to it. As I get used to everything around me. By the way, I have an emote that I cannot equip for some reason. Cannot activate. You're gonna be doing on the game today? Mainly dailies. Like omnibus until I get to tier 100. Like item level 100. And depending on who joins, if B joins, probably gonna be doing a lot of omnibus today. To gear up. But that highly depends if B joins in and if Ultrax joins in. I have a feeling that at least they'll stop by. Oh yeah, I need to actually pay attention to my internet stats because we got a brand new router. I'm using a completely different Ethernet cable and everything's like... If there's any hiccups, do let me know. Can I join in on that? Yeah. I don't think we have a full party going, so... Oh yeah, there's something that I wanted to change, is that I do not want to use my... How's it called? The Soul Bolt. I don't think it's needed. I already do so much healing that I probably do not need it. Probably, this Final Ruin the one? Wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I want Final Ruin then. Yeah. I was actually not expecting to be streaming today. But actually things worked out and I managed to build everything. Like I managed to set up my entire like desk. My first time, like, well, probably not my first time, but I was like, I fucking IKEA'd this bitch. It actually worked out all right. I didn't hurt myself or anything, so you know, big win on me. But at the moment, we are struggling with having actually working water. And I cannot wash my hands and I'm fucking dirty, so till then, GG's to my keyboard and mouse for now. I found in my lobby? Are you a Crimson Flash? I'm assuming so. Ba, 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 da, da. I don't have any. I should have. Oh man, I should have at least scheduled a short to be uploaded today. Didn't quite work out. Okay. Let me invite you to the group while I'm. Oh my god. While I'm double checking some things. We're gonna be doing alerts still. We're gonna be doing alerts. And then if B or Ultrax join in, then I'll try my very first raid. Like I'll queue up for omnibus raids and I'll record that. But for now, probably gonna be doing more alerts. Alerts have been very comfy and they've been really fun, all of them. Some of them overstay their welcome a little bit. Sometimes some of the alerts take so long to beat. Let us just jump into it, I think. Oh, I don't know if I'm missing anything. I think. I hope that I hope not. But yeah, I noticed yesterday while I was grinding my final like item levels that I do not need Soul Bolt. I already do so much passive healing. Not only passive healing, but I do pretty good single target healing whenever it's needed. That I really do not need a Soul Bolt. A damaging spell that deals very mediocre damage to also heal everybody around. It is useful to keep up time and heal everybody. But I guess that'll be something for me to make my mind when I'm actually doing content that everybody's taking a lot of damage. But at the moment, I'm gonna try Final Ruin and see how I like it. Interwebs seem to be doing good. Again, if there's any hiccups, do let me know, and we shoot, and so I can like kind of troubleshoot it. Because this is a DC Universe kind of like stream, like where I'm grinding and shit, but there's also like a troubleshooting stream, just to see if like everything's working just fine. I think I managed to connect everything as intended. I hope. Change your power to nature. Oh, I kind of like how I've been playing Sorcerer recently. I've been really liking Sorcerer Healer so far. How easy it is to change powers though. Okay, okay. I need to check something because my monitor keeps like turning on and off a little bit. Okay, I knocked my mic down because I was checking my connectivity with my like monitor. But I think I'll need to like try after the stream and not mid-stream. Okay. Crazy costs $5 right now. I see, so you have to pay real money for it. Okay, makes sense. For a free-to-play game, it had to be a way to Are we still in queue? Okay. But yeah. Sadly, yeah. I mean, a free-to-play game has to have some sort of way to make some money, right? So I'm not too surprised that it does cost money. It do be like that. I'm just happy that everything's just so far working. Like, I'm just happy that the internet is working just fine. Because I was a little bit spooked. I gotta love me some Kefka music. Don't I have like the actual like Kefka music? This is like the boss fight music. Oh yeah, I found this Fantasy Star theme that is actually pretty sick. Very cool. So you know what? I'm gonna have it play. You know, my character could also be in Dragon Ball. Be like a character from the Frieza species. I don't know how they're called. I think he would fit in. But as a destroyer, yeah. Whenever, oh my god, I remember playing the Dragon Ball Xenoverse ? Question mark? I don't remember how it's called. You know, the multiplayer one that allows you to create a character. Every time I played that game, I always created a Frieza species character because they look so cool. Because easily Frieza is like easily my favorite Dragon Ball character, probably. Or Bidu. Or Bill. Is also up there, my favorites for sure. He's actually chronologically stronger than his dad if he kept training. Oh, really? Dude, I'm so outdated on my Dragon Ball lore. Sometimes I always ponder to myself like, man, it would be cool for me to like rewatch Dragon Ball, but god, is that a commitment. If I start watching Dragon Ball, it's like, oh god, that's gonna be the only thing I'm gonna be watching. My Go Piccolo, my king, dude, Piccolo is great. When I watched Dragon Ball for the first time, when I was a fucking little baby, Piccolo was my favorite character. Easily. And then from Piccolo, I went to Cell. I really like Cell. And then the androids as well. Oh yeah, Kid Boo. You know, all boos, honestly, all boos are like so good. I love all of them. I'm a fanboy of Dragon Ball. I'll talk all day with you about it. Oh, that's great. That's great. Piccolo, Goku, Broly. Oh, dude, Broly is so... Oh. I remember that whenever I played a Dragon Ball fighting game and Broly was available, I was like, okay, I'm gonna be playing that guy. I'm gonna be playing that guy. He's fucking badass as shit, dude. But it's been a hot minute since I've seen anything related to Dragon Ball. It is part of my childhood. I played so many Dragon Ball games on my PS2, dude. Ooh. I absolutely loved it. It's the same thing whenever, like, sometimes I think about watching all Pokemon, like, anime and movies and such. Because I used to watch so much Pokemon on TV, but then over time I was just, like, kind of stopped watching. And also, like, over time it stopped airing here. So, like, yeah, okay. But I'm such a big fan of Pokemon. I love Pokemon. And I'm always like, I would like to watch that again. Something that was very popular here was fucking Sailor Moon. God, I love Sailor Moon. And I'm almost certain that I watched the beginning and I watched the entire anime on TV. I'm almost certain, like the first anime, I think I watched it from start to finish, and it was great. My first introduction to magical girls anime. Sadly, Card Capture Sakura did not air here, sadly. And very sad. I had to like go out of my way to actually watch a few episodes, and then I forgot which episodes I'm in, and then got demotivated to continue. There could be a Saiyajin. I mean Broly, because he gets stronger every time you get mad. Hell yeah. Very Hulk, honestly. That I didn't know. I didn't know that aspect of Broly. I just know that he is cool as shit. I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! More than Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be pretty big over here in Portugal. There was like a lot of people that watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. I don't think I've ever caught a single episode that aired here, but I know that it aired a lot here, but I guess I just never watched it. Same thing for Digimon. I don't know how popular Digimon was over here. I know that Pokemon was easily more popular than Digimon here. But I would still watch a few episodes here and there. It just wasn't as big. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. I know some anime like just never caught up here. I know that one of the biggest anime that I personally absolutely loved and watched all the time is Doraemon. God, do I love Doraemon. As part of my childhood, and holy shit. I watched so many movies of Doraemon. That was probably the biggest anime over here, actually. Like, genuinely, probably the anime that aired the most over here. I'm thinking about what else aired here. Not super crazy anime aired here. Sadly. I remember Inuyasha aired here. Mermaid Melody. Oh my god, I remember that was actually pretty popular over here because the music in Portuguese kind of slapped and everybody was singing it. When I was like on my 3rd grade and shit, everybody was like a Mermaid Melody fan. Oh, that was so funny. Trying to think. Keroro Gunso. That's an anime that only aired here in Spanish. It never got a Portuguese dub. And I'm very sad because I loved that anime. I don't even remember how it was called in Portuguese. I just know that it was like a something Keroro. But I know that its Japanese name is Keroro Gunso. I need to rewatch that. I think it's a pretty fucking long ass anime, but god do I need to rewatch it. Chainsaw Man season 2 is coming this year. I'm going to be a young boy on Christmas again. Oh boy. I never watched Chainsaw Man. I know that's very good and I see everybody talking about it. So I might need to check it out someday. Plunderer? I've never heard of that one. Never heard of that one. Why is our queue time so long, by the way? 13 minutes. Jesus. Taking forever. For me, dude, my favorite anime is like easily Evangelion and Madoka Magica. Easily. I don't think I have a third favorite. There's a lot of really good anime that could be on my third, like, on the podium to be in third place, but I don't really know. I don't know. DCB slacking, I guess. Well, we can continue talking about anime while we wait. Kakegurui. Kakegurui is... I did rewatch that anime recently. Both seasons. I mean, all the seasons, even the Netflix season. So maybe that could be my third favorite anime. It's like Kakegurui. You'd think that'd be like a horror anime, but there's not many good horror animes around. There's Higurashi, but I haven't rewatched that in a very long time. Or When They Cry, as it's translated in English. That's a pretty good anime. Pretty fucked up one. God, my hands are freezing. Good thing that I'm not playing any FPS games, because goddamn, my aim would be ass right now. Opinion on Death Note? Okay, you might hate me for this, but I never watched Death Note. It never caught my eye for some reason. Everybody knows about Death Note. Everybody has watched Death Note, but I have not. I have not ever watched Death Note. I do not know why, but out of all of the anime, like horror anime out there, Death Note never caught my eye. And I couldn't really tell you why. Don't know. One of the animes that I do remember, like that I was following while it was releasing, was The Promised Neverland. The first season was really good, but I never watched the second season because I'm so scared that they're gonna ruin the anime for me. And I think I remember hearing that the second season of The Promised Neverland was pretty mixed, so. Hello, B. I'm not feeling up to DC today. I'll just chill on stream while grinding M6S. I wish you the best of luck on M6. That sounds good, B. Enjoy and vibe with us. Right now, the queues are awful. Like, right now, nobody's queuing. We're in, like, in a 15-minute queue right now. So, we've just been talking about anime while we kill time. It was bad. Yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh yeah, the first season. I enjoyed the first season, but when I knew when the anime ended in a cliffhanger, and then they were like, you know, like, oh yeah, there's gonna be a second season. I'm like, okay, no, I'm not interested. I'm good with the first anime. I don't wanna see the second season. I've done that to a few anime and movies in general. I watched, for example, The Quiet Place, the first movie. I watched it this year and absolutely loved it. I know why people were so hyped about the first movie. You know? But then when I knew that, I was like, oh yeah, it has a second movie, it has a prequel. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be touching those because I'm too scared that it might ruin my taste, like my enjoyment. Oh. My enjoyment for, the movies. Naruto has a lot of filler. The problem with Naruto is that it's a TV anime, if that makes sense. It's a TV anime, so the episodes are very, very written and created in a way that is approachable and watchable on a in a TV schedule. That's why, for example, in Sailor Moon, for example, every episode they're fighting. There's something bad happening. You know, it's very repetitive, but it's because it's a TV anime. When you watch like an actual anime that is fully fledged to not be aired mainly on TV, it has actually proper good pacing. But when an anime comes out and it's meant to be a TV anime, it usually has so much filler. Card Capture Sakura is also like an anime that was aired in TV. I also watched the Kirby anime. It also had a lot of filler because it was just a TV anime too. But yeah, I also really dislike Naruto. Never liked it. Couldn't see the appeal. Same thing for One Piece for me. Maybe it's because they're such a big anime. Not only are they daunting to even start watching, but what? Oh yeah, I see. I'm gonna decline just because I want to make my own league in the future. But yeah, Naruto is just eh. Okay, man. Demon Slayer, that's a very good anime. I've heard. I haven't watched it. Something that I've noticed with myself, I do that very often, is that I usually don't watch very popular anime. Like very well-known anime. I don't tend to watch it. I usually go out of my way to watch, I don't know, something that, you know, is fresh and nobody has been talking about it. So I do not know what to expect because let me tell you, whenever you start watching one of those popular anime, you probably have been spoiled to some major plot points by the internet by then, you know. If you haven't started watching it since the start, you probably already got spoiled by a lot of things. The problem with Naruto is that it came out in an era in which it was being produced so quickly and they had to make shit up. Yeah. What's up, Mao? Welcome on in. How you doing? Hell Paradise is actually my new favorite anime. Hell Paradise. It sounds familiar. I think I'm confusing that name for a game for some reason. I'm confusing that name for a game. What is the most recent anime that I've watched that is not a rewatch? I actually do not remember. I actually do not even remember. Okay, I'm gonna re-queue us because this might be actually bugged. I'm gonna cancel the queue. Because this is ridiculous. Yeah. Don't remember. My neck hurts so bad I can't even turn my head. Oh god. What happened? Immortal guy gets drafted to explore an island to get an immortality thing. Yeah, that doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell. The one anime that I was really excited to watch that I got really disappointed was the, you know, the infamous Junji Ito anime. That had a really good first episode and then everything else just went to shit. That was really sad. The two-frame wonder, yes, yes. To be honest, I might just watch it just for the sake of how bad it is, you know. I saw some gifs and it was like just fucking hilarious. But long story short, I don't really watch things too much. I don't watch many things. I don't watch anime. I don't watch movies much. Just because I'm usually playing games and I prefer to play a game. And if I'm watching something, I'm usually watching something in the background while I'm playing. If I need to watch an anime, if I want to watch an anime or a movie, I usually need to like, I want to focus all my attention to the movie or anime. But sometimes it's like, I don't feel like it. So I'm like playing something while watching something in the background. OPM? What is that? I mainly read manhwa. No, I think it was manhwa. I think it was the first iteration that you... Oh, One Punch Man. All right. Watch Summer Ghost, guys. It's a 40-minute long anime film and so good. There's an anime that I really want to watch. The oh my god. It's a gay anime with spooky elements to it that I fucking... The day that someone died, or the summer, or like I don't remember. The summer he could have died. Yes, that's the one. I want to watch it because come on, a gay anime with horror elements. Just knowing that it's a horror anime or an anime with horror elements, I was like, Damn, queue time is killing me. I have no idea why. Like, what the hell? Abysmal, yeah, right? Really? It's really good? Okay. I had some of my IRL friends watch it, but I don't remember it. Oh, I remember an anime that I watched recently that I got really into. Principal Princess. If you guys know what that is. It hasn't finished. Like, I'm waiting for like, I think like 2026 is gonna come on with a new movie for it. Or 2027. That's a really fun anime. I enjoyed that one. It has the same music composer that that made the music of Madoka Magica. So that is actually the main reason why I started watching Principal Princess. Just because of the music. And then there's an anime like the study of... I don't even remember the fucking guy's name. Why can't I remember him? Oh well, it doesn't matter. There's an anime that was like produced by the has like insane music by the same person. that made Madoka Magica's music, and the anime was just not good. Visually, like, it was pretty in the eyes, but god, it was not a good anime. It considers me to be away. I'm sorry, game, but the queues are not queuing. But yeah, I don't know. I've been a little bit disappointed, and maybe like one of the reasons why is that I really like horror, and there's not a lot of horror anime, especially nowadays. So every time I'm looking up a horror anime, it's usually like an old anime, and I'm like, it's probably something that I already watched already. So I'm like, whatever. That's a cool emote. But recently, what I've been doing is watching the Halloween movies. I'm almost kind of done. Not really. I need to watch some of the reboots of Halloween. But I also need to start watching Hellraiser because the new Hellraiser game is gonna release next year. I think in February. And I need to at least watch one movie. But I'm so lazy, dude. I'm so fucking lazy. It's not even funny. It's a vice of crushing people into what was it? This horror? Oh. I was poopy cryptid. That's good enough for me. I don't really usually care for very happy-go-lucky slice of life anime. I usually like my serious anime. But it kind of depends on the anime. It kind of depends on what topics it's handling or what. That's why I usually like horror anime, because it's just exactly what I want. Hope Slop, that is true. Sometimes it is good. But I don't remember the last time I did watch anything like that. I'm a Soulsborne fan, and I have never watched Berserk. And I really need to watch Berserk. But I don't know when I'll do it. But I should. You should read Berserk? I'm assuming it's better than the anime? Or the reboots, or the remakes. I know that the Berserk has like a lot of like reboots and remakes and so on. Wow, this is really putting a damp in my plans, dude. Is generally nobody queuing? Or is the queue just broken? Well, let's do a fucking... Oh my god. A duos then. Because I have a weekly to do that. So I guess we can do that. But the anime also ends up using crappy CGI. God, my legs are so fucked. Oh man. I'm so happy to be finally at my new place, dude. By the way, did you ready up, Crystal? I'm queuing up for duos right now. I think dark fantasy is my thing. Yeah, it's not really for everybody. Has a new place? It's very good. We already had an issue. Yes. Are the queues just fucked then? Are the queues just bugged today? Because, well, we shouldn't be stuck on queuing for duos if it's just the two of us. What is going on? I don't see anybody on the general chat. I don't see anyone in the general chat talking about anything. Hello, Rizu. Hello. This is like queuing as Dragoon during ARR. Oh, dude. Queuing as a DPS at ARR is brutal. Very brutal. As I was saying, yeah, the new place is really good, but yeah, we had a situation already. So, we moved in 2 hours ago. Like, I personally stood inside of this house at 4 p.m. It's now 6:30 p.m. And we came with our pets. I had Pizzi, I had Snoopy, Neeks, and Nico. Right? 2 dogs, 2 cats. And we went out of the way and showed the, like, I have like a little backyard. It's not very big, but I do have a backyard, and we wanted to show it to Pizzi. But there's a problem, is that the small wall of the backyard is high enough for my small dog to not worry about it, or like to not jump over it, but it's small enough for my big dog, Pizzi, to jump over. And if he jumps over, he will go to the neighbor's house, the roof of my neighbor's house. And we were like, okay, maybe, you know, he won't do it. I look away for a split second, and he immediately jumps. He jumps immediately to the roof. Even the neighbor went to like check it. But there's a big problem. He wanted to jump back into the house, but there's like a small gap that if he does not make it, he will fall into a decently deep ditch. And while he did, and that got me and my mom and dad scared, like concerned, like, okay, how the fuck are we gonna get him out? Because the wall, like, there's no way out from that ditch, by the way. No way out. Thankfully, we had like 2 ladders, and we had to get creative with how we took him out. It took us 40 minutes to get a Pizzi out of the ditch. We eventually managed, but God. That was a little moment. And then I got inside of the house and I built my PC and desk. And my room currently is completely empty. There's no bed, there's literally nothing else, just the essentials, aka my PC and working internet. But everything else is like still yet to be like built and shit. Which is probably like one of the reasons I might not stream for too long today. Just because I'll probably need to build my bed soon. What are those names, Sora? What do you mean? What you mean? Snoopy is a pretty... Snoopy is a classic dog name. Now, Pizzi, on the other hand, is an Italian name, and it was given to him before we named him. And, the thing about it is that Pizzi's name is from a soccer player from the previous owner. And we just kind of stuck with it. And to be honest, I really like Pizzi. I like to call him Picha. Oh my god, Picha. And he gets all excited. And then Nyx and Nico were given by my younger brother. Nyx being the goddess of the night. And Nico, well, because it's the only name that my parents can pronounce. Because Nyx, a 3-letter name, is too difficult for my parents to pronounce. So yeah. Where's a good name for a bed? Is the question. My cat doesn't even have names. Dude, the kitten of Nyx, you know, her son was just called Black for like a month and a half because my parents could not come up with a name, and Black was good enough because he's black and white. Well, mostly black. So every time we were to call him, we were like, "Oh yeah, Black. Where are you, Black?" We're like, "Oh my god, we need to give the cat a name." Yeah, one of my Mimiko's cat is called Boom, which is a Korean name. So you know, call it whatever you like, as long as it's easy for your pet to understand that it's their name. That's good. It will work. My cat is called Miss Wonderful. She's a diva. How do you usually call her? Do you usually call her like Miss? Whenever you're like, whenever she's like not near you, like, oh, Miss, come here for food, or do you call her Wonderful? I don't call her; she calls me. I see. Okay, this is looking kinda... What is going on? Like, generally, what is going on? I don't know. What is going on with the fucking queues today? Oh! Doing custom works? A custom queue works, but
Themyscira's warehouses are vital to our efforts both here and in Gotham.
Omnibus doesn't?
Guards and establish a supply line so that we can keep our allies armed and healthy. When you find a store of supplies, light a beacon, and a squad will be dispatched to collect them and bring them to the docks.
That is weird.
It's a lot of biddies. Hardly a...
Nervous? Nervous? What the heck? Oh my god, thank you. Holy shit, my guy. Oh my god, thank you so much. You really did not need to do that. That is very generous of you. Holy shit, thank you. How you doing, Nervous? How you doing? I hope you've been having a good start to your weekend. I'm queuing up right now with Crystal right now, and we tried to queue up for Omnibus, and it was not working. Have you played DC yet today? Oh, well, Pizzi just opened the door of my room. I cannot close my door right now because my internet cable is going through the door, and we cannot close it right now. Everything at the moment is very rudimentary. Everything is like just kind of, oh yeah, just kind of working, you know, just kind of works.
You're not much of a challenge.
You know, a final run is probably pretty good, actually. At least I can help a little bit more with damage as a healer. And YouTube decided to pause my music. Love to see it. Oh my god, I'm a stone! Okay, well, it gives me time to, like, do that. There you go. Oh my god. Fuck off. Heart Tripper. Or Heart... Wait. Heart Ripper. Okay. For a moment, I thought it was called the Heart Tripper. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm getting hammered and I'm gonna order a bunch of shit. Oh my god. Today's a good day, huh? Celebrating weekend early. Hell yeah. Dude, this is like a fucking mini boss. I've been playing Borderlands 4 today. Okay, cool. How's the game going?
Your favorite information broker is here.
Yeah, once again, dude, just thank you. God, that is very generous of you. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Today we continue the grind. I was not even thinking that I was gonna be able to stream today, but I managed to get everything working just in time for me to be on time to stream. I actually streamed 10 minutes earlier. I managed to stream 10 minutes earlier than usual. I was really expecting to like be late, or at least like 1 hour late, if not like even incapable of like streaming today, but we good. By the way, B, do you remember when patch 7.4 releases? Because I forgot the date. It's this month, isn't it? Like the 26th or something? Oh shit, wait. Did I do it? Yeah. .4 is December. Oh. You know, I can just switch to DPS, honestly. I don't need to be a healer, unless the damage is too crazy for me to be a healer. .16th of December. Oof. Okay, no, that's plenty of time for me to play the new DLC of Night Rain. That should be fine, actually. It shouldn't be very tight. God, dude, my fingers are so fucking cold. Oh, you have no idea. I had my feet wet. I light a beacon. I have my feet wet. We haven't unpacked anything, by the way. Nothing has been unpacked. So I'll need to be dealing with the current clothing that I have for a little bit. God, how would I love to like take a hot shower right now, but I don't think that'll be possible today. Oh, by the way, B, this for the future, not anytime soon, but I've actually got a few comments on my new, like, on my Throne and Liberty rating, and are you still like interested in joining in the future for like trying and raid in that game? Because it looks like people want to see me like try that again. Like try that game again and give it a proper shot. I might need to start like asking a bunch of people because I need 12 people. Ugh.
Our supply ships can't leave for Gotham. Please,
For the raid.
route Hippolyta's forces so we can send aid to the war front.
About moving all the time, but I can't be fucked with packing up and unpacking. Yeah, same. I usually... We actually stayed on our previous house. The longest we've ever been. We usually move like every like 2 or 3 years. But the last house that we were actually in was like... We stayed on for 8 years. Kind of crazy. And now we're moving because... New landlord. That's just... Fucking bitch. To put it lightly. And the condition of the house is like not in a good state. Like generally not in a good state. So we're all very happy to just be fucking out of that. For 11 years now, maybe I need a change. I mean, if it's a good place, why change, right? Unless that you're someone that like just really enjoys like changing and shit. I'm someone that really likes traveling. And I like change from time to time. But you know, it's too much of a hassle to like be always changing all the time. Oh, stop fucking... Who's attacking me? Like I keep getting hit by rocks from like outer space. Oh my god. Generally. Oh my god, I'm out of mana. But yeah, talking about the video about plus 16.
Supply lines reestablished thanks to your help.
Talking about the Throne of Liberty video, it's actually performing a lot better than I thought. It's actually above 100 views, which is already a lot more than I thought it was gonna get. Which means that there is a demand for this. Like people are actually kind of excited for that type of content, which means that I should be working on the DC Universe video very, very soon. We're going Singapore, Japan, and Australia again. Gonna be so good. Oh, that sounds like a blast, dude. I'm someone that loves traveling. I love traveling even though I just do not have the fucking money to do that. But the few times that I did... God, it's such a blast. I flew in a plane for the very first time in 2022. And God, was it just an experience. So good. And I miss it. I miss it dearly. So I really want to do it. I want to go to my first anime con. I've gone to at least. There's a few anime cons that happen here, but I want to go to my first furry convention. I want to go to Comic-Con. It'd be probably really sick to go to the Game Awards personally, and just in general, just go around and fucking visit the world. That'd be sick. Okay, I'm gonna try and queue up for alerts again. And hopefully the queue time is, or like the queues are fixed. Gotta do Singapore, that place is so beautiful. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. One of the places I really want to go to is also like Greece. You know, classic, you know, moment because that place is also very pretty. I also really want to go to America. Because I have some American friends I would like to visit. But I would like to really go to like the beachy tropical side of America, or the big like the big forests of America. I love greenery, I really do, and Portugal doesn't have, at least where I live, close to the coast, doesn't have a whole lot. I've never ever set foot in America in my life. No one could pay me enough to go there. I would like to. There's some great like tourist spots. Especially when it comes to like mountains and shit. I would like to go mountain hiking or like I don't know. To the beach. There's so many conventions that happen in America, so I'll eventually like visit America regardless. As a random angry 13-year-old. Not all Americans are like that. It is quite the stereotypical, the stereotype. I get the disinterest. But I just look at America as a place that has like pretty cool, good views that I would like to experience in person instead of through pictures. With money, we could go everywhere. Very true. Very, very true. And I would like to go to the Netherlands. That's where I flew for the first time. I'd like to go to the Netherlands again. That was a fantastic place. And they all spoke English, which is great. Which is also a good reason why I want to go like to America, because I can just fucking speak normally. Like I can speak English and not need to worry about any language barrier for the most part. Netherlands is really cool. Yeah, I went to visit a really good friend of mine in the Netherlands, and I spent like 2 weeks there. It was so good. It's so good. Right, there's a lot of really good places. So he showed me around. It looked nice. Yeah, it kind of depends on where you go. Right? Highly depends on what place you go. I do not want to go to the big cities of America. I don't really care, but I really want to go to its forests and shit. I don't know how the like national parks, I guess they're called. I think the queues are just fucked, by the way. I think the queues are just fucked. I'll wait until it reaches 5 minutes, and then if it doesn't, I'll guess we'll do another duo. But yeah, I really want to go to the forest. I've seen so many videos about like how the forests are. I'm like, dude, I want to go there so bad. Like, can you imagine finding a bench and just like sitting down and just enjoying like the just nature? It's like morning in America right now. The queues are gonna be slow. That is true, but the other times that I did stream a DC Universe, all of the times that I played was at 6 p.m. The queues were never this slow. Like, never this slow. So, unless today is like a very specific moment where like, not enough people playing, but man. I said in those things for like 35 minutes, goddamn. Eagle forests are decent too. The one I live near had a great view. Oh shit. We have some good... Actually, I was gonna say, we have some good forests over here, but I actually do not know. Our mountains here are pretty impressive. But I do not. I haven't visited the countryside of Portugal in many years, and the last time that I did it, I was a child, so I can't even remember. Oh my god. But yeah, visiting England would be cool. The only reason, like, I'm a little bit iffy about England is for the weather. Maybe visiting in, like, I don't know, summer could be better. Actually, before we queue, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna take a quick break, but I'll be RB. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna kiss up. Anyway, what you guys, what did I miss? Oh my god, you guys actually talked a lot while I was gone. Okay, wait. Okay, this is where I stopped. The south tends to have better weather than the north. Here in the north of England, we are the friendliest people in the world. Down south, people are a bit meh. Really fun though. If you're not from here, we just hate each other. We're friendly. Girl, I escaped from the north to get to south. I'm saying another country to hate people from another region. That is very true. We have it here in Portugal as well. North people tend to make a lot of fun from South people and vice versa. It's very fucking weird. At the moment it's just me and you. At the moment it's just me and you. I don't think Ultrax is gonna be joining today. I mean, he might, I'm not sure. B is taking it easy, just vibing on FF14. I'm still catching up to the chat. Give me a second. Okay. No, now I caught up with everything. So long story short, just... It kind of depends on if you're gonna go to, like, any country. It really highly depends on where you're visiting and what you plan on doing, you know? Oh, hello? Hello, Hottie? Oh my god, it's a lust demon. Oh my god, it's a fucking incubus. Oh my god, this game actually has incubus and not only succubus. We have hot demon bays. Oh my god, look at him, dude. It's hard to tell. He's being electrocuted to death. Maybe we'll have a better look. That's crazy. But yeah. Yes, a major deciding factor for me to visit any country is not really the culture, or I mean it is for example, like I don't know, Japan mainly. But I usually don't let the stereotypes or you know the bad things that may or may not happen in the place that I'm trying to visit get me demotivated, because you know it is mostly like, yeah, you live in there, usually know all of the bad things that happen, but it's probably just fine to visit, spend like maybe a weekend or something. But major thing is the weather. I do not like rainy weather, gray weather, or cold weather whatsoever. If I'm visiting, I need the weather to be like sunny, nice and warm, cozy, so I don't need to worry about anything. By the way, this is a really cool like dungeon, by the way. I'm lost. Oh, that's sick actually. But yeah, the real Daffy, what's up? Welcome on in. How you doing? Have you been having a good start to your weekend? Bad about other regions between French, but when it's people from other countries we speak bad about France, we are united, and I love it. I have noticed that. I don't know if I would ever... Is it weird? I don't know. Maybe I do feel that, but I don't feel it with Japan. I don't really want to visit France just because how popular of a tourist visit it is, if that makes sense. Maybe I would go to France for like a very specific niche place instead of like going to Paris, for example, or something. I don't know. I don't really want to go to a place that everybody goes and people know that is good. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that is good, but I don't know. But also, okay, another big deciding factor for me to visit is like, can I speak English? How big is the language barrier between me and the country that I'm going to? That's why like America is like a big, like, oh yeah, I'll absolutely visit it because I know, and England for that matter, because I know I will not have like any language barrier problems whatsoever. Oh, we go down. But in any other European country, I'm like, that could be tricky. Japan is good for English. That's good. I mean, yeah, if you go to a very like a tourist place specifically, absolutely, absolutely. I do plan on learning Japanese someday. Maybe not as good as like for a third language. You know what I mean? But good enough for me that I could like go visit Japan and maybe like go to a not big place for tourists and just like visit there, like villages, and see that. At least, like see some sides of Japan that usually do not get covered by touristic routes and stuff. If that makes sense. It's usually highly, you know, not recommended, which makes a lot of sense, right? But there is a lot of places that I would like to visit in Japan, for sure. Oh yeah, doesn't France like have a lot of castles and shit?
Why are you here? I told them no new members. Jacob's mine, all mine.
That's something that I also really like. Portugal is very like that, by the way. If you like castles and ruins and like forts and shit, Portugal has plenty of them. Which is really cool. Get me a good castle. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, traveling in general is good. But it just like as I said, I do have like a very different mentality from most people, I guess. Is that I usually don't allow any stereotype to generalize my potential experience whenever I'm visiting a specific locale or country. Because let me tell you, a lot of countries have a lot of bad shit going on, regardless of where you go. I can tell you a few things just in Portugal, in North Portugal, where I live.
To devote themselves to me.
So I usually try to not have that affect my decision if I go to a place or not. I'll do my research, right? But like, yeah, you know, I'll keep it in mind.
But I've got a ritual to perform.
But I will not have that cloud my judgment. This is such a cool dungeon, by the way. I love the vibes of this dungeon. I needed some spooky music to be going on right now. Instead of having Gran Turismo music like we're like in a jazz cafe right now. I'm just so happy there's Incubus in this game, you know? They didn't really need to do Incubi, but they did. And I respect that. FF14 only has succubuses, for example. No incubi. Succubi, I guess?
Well, if it isn't the pretty boy himself, I'm going
France has the most countries. I think so too. I think I remember hearing something like that.
follow Cersei when you can follow someone as gorgeous as me? These intruders are trying to come between us. Be a good kitty and get rid of them for me?
As you wish, Jacob. You stay away from
I'm sorry, but Jacob is less attractive than just a default male incubus. You know? Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. Wrong button. Doesn't England also have like a good amount of castles as well?
I'm unimpressed.
Oh, I'm out of mana, I just realized. I'm like, man, why can't I spam my attacks? I really do miss having Ultrox in my party, dude. The mana regen just feels nice. Is it hot though? He got 4 eyes to look at me with? True. Interesting. I think we have a decent amount of castles. Yeah, I don't know why, but I always saw like that England would have like, would be pretty rich on that side of like, I don't know. I don't know how to really call them. But yeah. I'm happy that, oh, do I need to interact with this? Okay. Oh. I just kind of brute forced that. I just had a feeling that maybe I would need to bring it here. I just kind of skipped everything. Oh, shit. Can I just solo this? Time to find out. Oh, I'm dealing pretty good damage. Okay, I'm not too bad. Hello, True. Welcome on in. How you doing? How's DC going? Very weird, actually. Omnibus queues are not popping. So I'm queuing up with Crystal right now. And we're only being able to do duos. Like, even queuing for Omnibus duos does not get us a queue. So we've been only doing custom queues because that seems to be the only thing that works right now. But yeah, how you doing? Welcome to the world of the living if you just woke up. I'm streaming from my new place. And my feet are really wet. Oh my god, look. Dude, that Incubus is actually such a good model. Hello? There she goes.
But they were too much for us.
Oh, you silly, stupid creature. You've led them to me. I think we should see other people. Be gone! I knew you would go to any lengths to be with me. Your desire
She just proved out of existence.
stage of my ritual. If you refuse me, you will die.
How was the move? Really fucking boring actually. I didn't do a lot of helping. I was just babysitting my dogs for like 6 hours. Not doing literally anything. It was so boring, I was literally falling asleep. But I'm finally at my home and we already had a little altercation. We had a little incident already. I'm probably gonna be repeating this story throughout the stream as people join in. But Pizzi fell into a ditch and we had to go get him. It was difficult. Spent like a solid 40 minutes and I wet my feet and shit. Well, it was very difficult. And yeah, we haven't like unpacked most of the things. I only unpacked the most important things, my PC. Because I actually managed to be in time for my stream.
I feel it.
Surprisingly. I thought I was gonna miss the stream today entirely or stream late. But yeah.
Love hurts.
Like a true gamer. Oh, you know it. You know it. PC comes first, bed and other like essentials comes later, dude. Who needs food and drinks and a bed to sleep on when you have a PC? Like honestly, I was very eager to get my PC because after the stream I'm gonna be doing some research. I'm probably gonna revamp a lot of my currently existing thumbnails on my videos. I actually went to like, okay, so something,
It's exhilarating.
I've been very frustrated. I've been like kind of stressed out with the content creation recently. I don't know, just, I've been really getting into my head, like really, and it's been like, I've been slowly getting really stressed out. And it's hard to really talk about content creation in general. Because a lot of people, most people don't really like understand.
It's me. You will beg for my return.
Because most people don't really understand what like happens behind the scenes and so on, and they can't really relate nor like provide comfort, like help or anything, right? Unless you've like done something. So I actually went to a Reddit, shocker, called like NewTubers, and I've been like just kind of reading through, which makes me feel like less alone with how people are like super confused or insecure or demotivated. And I posted my own post there on the Reddit, and I actually got some really good feedback on how I'm probably gonna be handling series or probably thumbnail making. But I need to like really ponder about it, you know? But yeah, I just like been keeping like track of everything. Just kind of been watching, just been reading a few posts, and it just feels nice to see other people just like having the same confusions, struggles and shit. But I've also noticed, and I'm very thankful for this, I've also noticed that I'm one of the few people that I'm probably the smaller content creator that has gotten the fastest growth or the easiest time in comparison to other creators on that subreddit. I've been giving like some feedback, like some advice as well So like there was a Reddit post. I was like, oh yeah, how do you gain, like, how do you continue, like, how do you regain motivation after you put so much work into like a long form video and like nobody watches it? And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I always found long form content to be like super daunting and scary and shit. So the way that I did is that I started with short form content, because not only does it allow it to me to practice editing, but also I'll get more engagement and views, which will make me a lot comfier to later on tackle long form content. Because whenever you're a small content creator, you sometimes kind of want to see like, you know, some sort of results, right? Some sort of results early on. And I think like if you're starting out and you're practicing and shit. Oh, I've done. Wait, have we done this? Did I queue us up for this again? Oh, my bad.
We're preparing a counterattack.
But yeah, that helps with like just getting some information, some like engagement going to help you with your motivation and stuff. But yeah, I was just throwing Liberty video before work the other day. I've just been busy since then. It turned out great, brother. I'm glad. I'm very happy about it. It looks like my Throwing Liberty video is doing a lot better than I thought. Like generally is doing a lot better than I thought. It's really good. It hasn't even made 24 hours, I don't think. It's already 100 plus views, surprisingly. I'm just like kind of shocked, but I'm happy. I'm very relieved that there's actually like people that are that like the idea that someone, for example, a FF14 raider is trying to raid in a completely different MMO. Because I had someone that played Throwing Liberty actually comment on my video. And they're like actually really digging the idea behind my, you know, I rated in series. Which gave me like, man, that is really relieving. That is really like eases my mind of anxiety about this new series. Because yeah, sure, my FF14 videos have been doing pretty well. I have a few videos up to like 300 views, close to 1,000 views and so on. But I don't know how my, like, me playing a completely different MMO is gonna look like. Am I gonna get only 20 views and that's it? GG's? But no, actually, like, a lot more people are just really into that and actually excited for more. And so many more people interested in being part of it, something similar like this and so on, is like, just really eases my mind. It's been helping, for sure. It's been helping. Just seeing my Throwing Liberty video doing well has absolutely quelled some of my fears, for sure. As much as I love FF14, I cannot be a FF14 channel only. I just can't. I'll get bored. I'll get really tired of it. I'll get like exhausted, or I'll burn out from it. And I cannot. I just can't. I do not know how other channels do like just single, like only make content about one game. I really do not know how they do it. But I cannot make myself do that. But yeah.
My friends, the warehouses have been recaptured by
Yeah, sorry, Crystal. I was not aware that we're queuing for the very same like dungeon. Well, at least I'm progressing my my item level. I was sub 100 and around 450 for most of my time doing YouTube. My big jump from 100 to 450 was mostly due to being the card editing community. I see. And there are those people stuck around when I went back to Let's Plays and stuff. I did share the video and post got lots of views. One guy kind of dickhead did comment that you would need to be much bigger channel to pull off that crossover. I'm glad he's doing well. Screw that guy. Yeah. But yeah, it's content creation is such a weird area to just kind of work in, because all of it can be so confusing. Not only are you learning how the platform works, but you're also learning what kind of content you want to do. And it really sucks when you're like a variety content creator and you want to make a video about literally everything. Then the most difficult thing as a content creator is deciding what you dedicate your time to. At the moment, I have the whole MMORPG theme going, and it's probably going to be how this YouTube channel is going to go. It's just like mostly MMORPG content with mostly being FF14, but with snippets of me raiding in other MMOs. Right? That's probably how it's going to go, and I hope it keeps doing well.
You stand against Kingneosora.
But yeah. I mean, that is why it took me so many years, by the way. I've been on content creation for so long, but it took me so many years because I could not decide on a topic to make my channel about. Even when I was like, oh yeah, I love horror shit. I want to make horror videos. But okay, well, what type of horror videos do you want to make? Even that is fucking daunting as shit. So I'm very lucky that I'm as into FF14 as I am. Because holy crap, if I did not have FF14, I still probably would not have made content by now.
Terra, protect me! You cannot stop me!
Yeah, speaking of content as well, I'm almost at 400 subscribers. I'm like what, 394? That is crazy. I'm like 106 more subscribers for being able to monetize my streams, aka getting YouTube members. Can you believe that? That's insane to even think about that, dude. Fucking insane. My public watch time has been also pretty good. I'm like 22%. Of public watch time. I'm like at 900 public wars watched out of 4,000. So I'm making pretty good progress, which is great. That's crazy. I know, right? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm very excited to get to doing elites in this game, so I can gather the footage that I need, and then start editing on this video. It's not gonna release next week, I can tell you that much. But I do hope to release it next week. Oh, there you go. I thought I interacted with those.
Use the ballista to weaken that one eye.
96? Oh shit! I gained 2 more subs while streaming then. Oh my god, that's actually kind of... It would be actually insane to reach 400 subs while streaming. I do not think that's gonna happen because I did not upload any shorts today. I don't have anything going on. Any subs that I get today is gonna be either for my old FF14 shorts, or they're gonna be from my YouTube videos. Oh! Oh. I don't remember doing this boss. Maybe it is not the same dungeon, actually. Has grinding gotten harder, or is it gear rate the same as it scales up? Grinding has not become harder, actually. It has been a smooth, experience so far. It has not been any harder than when we were doing. Again, like, getting to 100 is not very hard. Like, genuinely, it's not very hard. Which makes me very happy, you know? It means that if anybody starts journeying on DC Universe late, it's not very difficult for them to catch up. Gear rating. Yeah. It hasn't been very hard, no. They actually get really good upgrades over time. On every dungeon, by the way, every dungeon you get, like, increase.
Once again proving your valor.
Like an upgrade.
Control of this district will aid our efforts.
Tier 3! Oh my god, I'm 100!
I'll take things from here.
Even though it says 96. Wait. Oh, you're talking about 96 as my gear. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, now I finally understand what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, there we go. 100. 100. Which means that I have reached what I wanted to do. Desecrated Cathedral, and then Desecrated Cathedral Elite. That's for an alert. I have Ultrax and B, but I'm still missing one open slot. Depending on how people progress to 100 this weekend, we might be able to get to do our very first elite this weekend, which I'm so excited about. I've been seeing people actually looking for group for this specific alert, so I'm very curious. So what do I want to do right now? I'm 100. What do I want to do? I don't think I want to overgear myself. I think I'm gonna go with the current levels that I have as I'm gonna make a current I'm not gonna increase my levels at the moment. I have these levels for my artifacts and my runes. Be it good or bad, these are the levels that I got while gearing, which means that I'm not going to gear this up. I'm going to try my first elite with the current stats that I have. Which means that it's probably the closest experience I can get to like a natural progression state. I am in the US server, yeah. So any gear that I do get, I'm probably gonna just, I don't know, stack up on upgrade materials. Oh yeah, I have that. I'll stack up on upgrade materials until B and Ultrax are 100. And then whatever stats they have, we Gucci. And we try. And then we just maybe, I don't know, we either get nervous, or we either get Crystal to do a alert with us, an elite alert. As long as it's not too trivial. Because again, the whole point of this challenge, by the way, the whole point of me doing elites and raiding in any MMO is that I want the challenge. You know? I don't want an elite to be super easy because I'm teamed up with a very overpowered player, you know what I mean? But and highly, like, I wanted to experience as natural as possible, if possible, right? I know how it's very difficult to experience something like that when you don't have a full pre-made. But, you know, I think having one person will be fine. Yes, I am in the US servers, yes. Anyway. I got you a league made tomorrow, by the way. Wait. Didn't we try to, didn't you try to make a league and it didn't work out, Nervous? And yeah, by the way, Crystal, the only reason I don't have a league, it's because it's premium only. And I'm playing on free to play. So tell me the name you want. Chaos Kingdom is usually what I go for. Very generic, I know, but you know, I'm not the most creative person ever. My go-to thing to name a character or an animal or like naming anybody or anything, I usually call it Steve because it's nice and easy. And now it's a meme, so you know. Not too high. That is pretty good. Type exclamation point DC or exclamation point Discord and you'll get a link. For raiding, we're yet to do a normal raiding. Like, I want to queue up for a raid in Omnibus or a custom game. No, maybe probably Omnibus, but I want to do it together with Ultrox and B. I do not want to queue for a raid without them. Because I want to record that. Even though the raid itself is going to be easy because it's not going to be an elite, I do want to record that. But yeah, give me a second, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take a quick break, maybe get a drink because my monster is empty, so I'll BRB. God, it's fucking cold. Ugh. Well, I'm glad that I have you guys to keep me company because I have nothing else to do and I'm freezing to death, but there's nothing I can do at the moment because we don't have anything set up. We have, how do you call it? We have a fireplace, but we don't have no wood to light it up. And I wish we did because it's so cold, so fucking cold. In normal situations, I would be like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna stream for too long, and then I'm gonna just lay in bed, watch some videos, and warm up. There's no bed for me to do that. But regardless, I'll probably still not stream for too long, just because I want to have some dinner and just kind of build the rest of my fucking room. Just joined the DC. Okay, welcome. By the way, I do think I do need to clarify. I need to clarify this, just in case. After I'm done raiding in DC Universe, after I'm done raiding, I'm probably not gonna like, depending on the length that it takes me and my team to clear an elite. I don't think it's gonna be harder than my FF14 raids, but Ultrox doesn't have the same experience that me and B, for example, have in raiding. But I don't think it won't, like, my experience and B's experience will matter because this game is not even a tab targeting game. But regardless, we have no experience with the raiding scene of this game. So depending on how long it will take for us to clear an elite, we might either do just one and that'll be good enough for a video, or we'll do multiple elites. I really hope we can do multiple elites, so I can put like multiple elites in the video. That would be so cool. But after I'm done, I'll be moving to Rift. And I'm probably gonna take a small break from DC Universe while I work towards raiding in that game. If you're expecting me to stream a lot of DC Universe, I'm just letting you guys know that there's gonna be probably a big gap between me streaming right now and the next time I stream DC Universe. Just letting you guys know if you're joining the Discord just for this for DC Universe, you know, just for that. If you're joining for that, just letting you guys know that I'm gonna not stream too much DC after I'm done raiding. Let's start. Let's try to do a fucking alert. Let's see if the queue is working now. Oh, I just realized I just realized something that I might need to fix later. Just realized something that I'll need to fix later. That my welcoming chat. Whenever you join my Discord, you are like prompted to choose a few settings, a few tags. And I realized that the rating tag that I have is it was supposed to be for FF14, but it doesn't really specify that it's a FF14 tag. So that tag is mainly for FF14 raiders. So I might need to create a new tag for... I mean, I guess I don't need to create a new tag. I guess I'll just give the MMO tag, and that'll work as a raider tag, if that makes sense. Unless you want to raid in FF14, then that's another story. Yeah, I completely forgot. Might need to check that later. Hang out in there while you're on FF14. There's no way I can do that because I'm gonna be playing so many MMOs, and I would need to create a hangout place for all of the MMOs that I play. And if you join because of DC, you'll probably want to more interested in the MMO chat or the general chat, most likely. But even then, if you have the MMO tag, it's because you want to join the I rated in a series and play a bunch of random MMOs. But yeah, I don't have a whole lot of I do not have a whole lot of oh my god, what I was gonna say. The channels that I have are very specific on what they want to do, and I can't really make a channel for each community that I may or may not drag into. So for example, if I manage to grab people that are into Guild Wars 2, and I play a lot of Guild Wars 2 for like, I don't know, 2 weeks to get to the raiding scene, and I gather a few people that are only into Guild Wars 2 and they only followed me for Guild Wars 2, they probably will not be interested in joining my Discord or watching my future content, just because, you know, it's not the point. But yeah, I do plan on playing more DC because I'm having a lot more fun with this game than I thought I would. I can tell you that for sure, dude. I'm having so much more fun in this game than I thought I would. I have, what, 50 hours in the game? Close to 50 hours. Very close, like 49 hours now. Okay, just... Omnibus just doesn't work. I don't know what's wrong with Omnibus. So it's getting so famous? I don't know about that one. You guys are too sweet though. I'm very scared of my future. The bigger I get, the more insecure I also get about my content. Not only about my content, and about my management. Because I know that I'm gonna struggle to manage people in chat and Discord at the same time. Because believe it or not, even though this is my job and my dream job, I'm not very good with people. I'm not very social. I hate socializing, honestly. Which might confuse some of you after knowing that I want to be a full-time content creator. But the more people that join, the more scared I get. Because you just need one thing to go wrong and then everything goes downhill. You know what I mean? Just spooky. Like, I generally do not know how people manage communities. I have mad respect for content creators that like manage their own communities pretty well and keep everything under control. And decide who stays and who leaves and who is right and who isn't and so on. It's like, man, I'm not a good judge. I really am not a good judge. It's very difficult. And I've also had really bad experiences with my old Discords that I managed. Which could be a reason why I get so uneasy with any like potential like problems that could rise up on Discord. Okay, let's do custom because we're not getting anything. Again, any gear that I get from these dungeons, I'll probably just I'll just transform them into upgrades, upgrading materials. Our weekends can do event twice. 12 a.m., 8 a.m. UK time. Oh, okay. That's why you have mods, Bessie. That is very true. That is very true. And I might need it soon to increase my mods. You want to know something that I always thought about? It's good to have like a European mod and a American mod. And the main reason is that those two mods are in two complete different time zones, which means that they can cover the Discord when the others are asleep, if that makes sense. So if something happens and I'm asleep and my EU mods are asleep, my American mods are on the job, you know? They're on it. Yeah, it's something that I always thought about. I'm like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Makes it extra safe. But yeah. Stay true to yourself, Sora. That's the thing. Like, that is the thing. You want to know something? I've been thinking about this. It's like part of my anxieties and stuff. I know how content creation it goes. I know how it works. I know how things like what can happen and probably will happen at least once whenever you're growing, especially if you're a big creator. You just need one person to spread bad rumors about you. Regardless if you're a good person or not, like you just need one person and then another person believing that person, and then shit hits the fan. You know what I mean? And I need to like try to defend myself for something that I probably didn't do, or like, you know what I mean? The only thing that I have like hopes that people know who I am and will believe it. Like we'll like get to like we'll see that whatever's going on is absolutely not the case, or if they have doubts that they will approach me and not just straight up believe something that someone else said. You know what I mean? But it's just that easy for people to start doubting a creator. You just need someone else with bad intents to make shit up and fuck you over. You know what I mean? And that's scary. That's scary. And I have nothing. Like I could be absolutely perfect, the most perfect being on Earth, and there will be people like that, and there will be people that will believe that those people, and there's nothing I can do. You'll either believe me or you'll either believe the other person. And honestly, I have so little social energy that whatever, like if someone does not believe me, I'm like, okay, fuck it, go watch someone else then. If you do not believe me, if the other person poisoned your, like clouded your vision or poisoned oh my god, not poisoned, like made me look bad in your eyes and you just no longer enjoy watching my content, fine, go watch someone else. I really do not want to defend myself, because those that do enjoy my content and do know me, they know me. So I really just shouldn't need to prove myself, because I'll tell you one thing that'll remain very true to all the content. There's only one thing, but everything that you see on stream, I'm not playing a character, by the way. I may be a fucking picture on the screen, but the only reason I'm a picture on the screen is because I don't want a fucking light in my face to have a webcam. I used to be a webcam streamer, but I'm tired of having like a little light in my eyes. It's tiring after you stream for like fucking 3 or more hours. I might be a fucking picture on the screen, but I'm very authentic. If you were to find me off stream, I'm exactly the same as you watching me on stream. No filters, no nothing. Okay, I have some filters because, you know, I'm streaming and it's on YouTube. And if I say too crazy bullshit, I might just get demonetized and you know, money and shit. But what do you see is what you get, like, generally, you know? So, if you don't like me, or like, if you like, I don't know, whatever you see on stream is legit how I feel and how I think and how I talk. The only thing that is not true is that I do not talk this much off stream. I really don't. I'm a lot more quiet and more reserved person. But on stream, I'm a content creator. I'm an entertainer. So I do talk a lot. But off stream, I don't. But otherwise, whatever you see on stream is legit just how I feel. I'm not playing a character. Even though I have like a kind of over-the-top little PNG. So, you know. So knowing that is like, it's just me trusting that someone would just like get to know, like, oh yeah, Sora would never do X. Sora would never say Y. Or Sora would never support Z. You know what I mean? Because honestly, if someone just like comes up with bullshit or misunderstands me, which I understand, like I'm very hard to understand. My jokes are a little bit weird. By the way, am I not queuing? Oh, I'm queuing for alerts. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Crystal. I thought I was queuing for a duo custom. I'm so sorry. I really thought I queued up for duos. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is something that I'm worried about. And the thing is that it's not something that I can avoid. It will happen. It's just a matter of time. It will happen. Drama will happen. It will always happen, regardless of who you are as a creator. The thing is that the bigger you are, the more likely something is gonna go down, regardless of who you are. Could be the goodest person in the fucking world, and drama will start regardless. True or not? As like
Call me Indigo.
sometimes I ask myself, am I ready? Like, am I capable of handling that? I don't know. I'm scared.
Is in danger, as is all life. We
Because who knows?
hammer on and get to the power back.
You know, who knows?
The black has returned.
Because again, you can take a lot of my shit out of context, but like, you can take a lot of my commentary out of context and make it sound very, very wrong. That is maybe probably the bad thing about my humor and the way that I talk.
Knock.
But yeah, I guess it's just like me having some faith that, people will just like know better. And I shouldn't really need to defend myself unless I do something wrong, but which hopefully I don't. But I cannot read the future. Who knows? Maybe I'll be the worst piece of shit on Earth 1 year later. Who the fuck knows? I don't. I cannot read the future. Oh my god, hello, lady.
Click.
But I hope not. I hope to remain the most annoying, but lovable brat, twink brat that you'll come across. That comes up with the most masochistic ideas in video game history. Well, maybe not that. I follow some challenge, some people that play challenge runs in other games that are a lot worse than me. Like, oh my god, I would never do that to myself. But yeah, like, it's part of an anxiety. It's part of like a social anxiety. I already have so much social anxiety. I may not look like it. I really do have a lot of social anxiety. Also, one of the biggest reasons why whenever I'm playing FF14, if I can just be by myself, I will. Whenever I'm raiding with like Hana, Calum, Rizu, and whoever like joins in, right? I'm down to like call and stuff. But if I have the choice to not do it, I would rather not, because it's just easier for me. So the idea of like having more people and so much more chaos can happen from just one person, one ill-intended person. I'm like, man, am I really ready to like deal with potential like chaos? I mean, it's something that will happen and I'll just need to learn to deal with it. You know, it's not something that like I should really worry too much about, right? I don't need to worry, like I don't need to like keep dwelling on this. If it happens, it will happen. It will be an experience, right? It's part of being a content creator. I'll need to learn how to deal with it together with other people, because I'm not going to be dealing with it by myself. I'll have my mods, I have people that I trust and have my back. So it's going to be a learning experience, not only for me, but for my mods and friends and such as well. I have to pick up the phone. Oh, good. Take your time. But yeah, it's just kind of part of the job, right? It's part of the job. So I've been like trying to mentally prepare myself, because even though I do like how much I'm growing and how fast I'm growing, but I think I'm mentally not prepared to for it, you know. It feels like I'm not mentally prepared for it, but to be honest, I don't think I'll ever be mentally prepared for it unless I deal with it and get used to it. But, you know. People are scary, and I do not usually trust people very much. So whenever I need to interact with more people, the more scared I get. Anyway, I missed a little bit of a content. This world, you need trustworthy mods, and I agree with you on that. This world is going downhill fast with everything. You know, who cares what others say? They are just mad that you have it better. So that's why they make fake news about you. Very true. With what if we could recreate the world? Indeed. Very, very, very true. I'm sadly someone that can really be like, oh man, what if? What if this happens? What if that happens? What if? What if? What if? It is sadly something that I should really get better at and not have it overwhelm my brain too much. I know that I personally wouldn't be here supporting if I didn't trust that you wouldn't do some fuck up shit. Or so you're a funny guy who like chaos, yes. And that's who I want to remain to be. Because there's something that I really want to do and make sure that everybody knows, is that I'm just like a guy, you know, I'm just a guy as well. Because I know that at least on the V2 wing side of things, that getting parasocial relationships, viewers getting parasocial relationships with with creators is very likely, especially when you are like not showing your face. And I really need to make sure, like, to really remind everybody, I'm like, yeah, I'm just like a normal guy with, I'm a very flawed guy, by the way. Very flawed. I have a lot of flaws. So if you think that I'm like super great and shit, like, no, not really. I'm just a little guy playing little silly video games and suffering in them.
I will cleanse the corruption.
I've come for you. Let's regain
Absolutely getting deleted. I guess I should just take anything because it doesn't really matter to me. I'm gonna salvage anything and everything. Ugh. Oh, there's also, oh my god, I'm sorry, but now that we're talking about this, there's also a big thing that I'm a little bit worried about. And it's like also just inevitable. It will just like happen. It's just part of like how things are. I really want to make a community driven content channel things, like everything. I want like my community to be part of it and make them feel like they're part of something big and like, you know, make friends and shit. I want it to be community driven so I can play and hang out with everybody and so on. But I know that the bigger the bigger I get, the more people I'll have, and the more difficult it will be for me to be able to find the time to play with everybody, to pay attention to everybody, to reply to everybody. And I feel bad. And I cannot help but feel bad. You know? Because some people are like really excited to send you a message and, you know, they really want you to reply to them, or they have a question or they need help. And it's just like, I either don't see it, message is scrolling too fast, and I just can't like like I didn't even have the time. And I don't want to come across as I just ignored you because I either did not care for you or you're not important and so on, because that's not really what I want to come across, but it will come across like that for people. But that's kind of just how things are, you know. You know, it's just like it's instead of me like, it's not really me being super sad about it, you know, and more like I just need to accept that's kind of how things are. That's kind of how things are in this as a content creator, and that is just things that you'll deal with regardless. I just need to make peace with it.
Stop.
But yeah. Oh, Indigo just fucking died. Oh, I thought it was caged for a second. I'm not. Cool.
Back off!
You will regret.
There's something that I still need to do, but I'm not going to do it. As I said, I'm not going to do any more upgrading or leveling or anything of the sort. But something that I did forget to do is leveling up my ally. I wanted to do it before I reached the 100, but completely forgot. Completely forgot.
The corruption has been halted, but it cannot be completed.
Nice.
The source of the black has been destroyed.
Honestly, when I joined for the first time in the Sephiroth eye level 1 challenge, I was like, what if it will be a bad experience? Because I never played with much people in FF14. I was scared, and then I get the chance to join some raids with everyone, and I'm so thankful to everyone with whom I played since then. I'm so happy. That actually makes me so happy to hear that. And it was a pleasure to have you, of course. And again, just like, maybe I'm not the most active FF14 player at the moment. Because if you see me in FF14, I usually do like 1 or 2 dailies, and then I'm like working on a video or gathering footage or something. So whenever I play the most FF14 is during the weekends. But there's a lot of people in my Discord that do play daily FF14. And they're wonderful people, always there to play. And I'm glad that I could provide you like a fun experience and, you know, make you enjoy something as fun as it is item level 0, honestly. You know? Because, you know, something that is also very daunting for a lot of people that is that raiding is very scary for a lot of people. But I also got a lot of messages, and I'm very happy about them. A lot of messages that where people were like, dude, I was always super scared of raiding in FF14, but ever since I joined you for any raids, I have like a different view on raiding. Or like, oh my god, I had so much fun raiding, actually. Like, oh yeah, raiding is actually kind of fun. And that just kind of makes me happy. That really just makes me happy. And I'm glad. Like, again, Mao, it was fantastic. And doing dailies with you whenever you stop by and shit is great. It's great to have you whenever you can and stopping by. And you're more than welcome, as everybody is, more than welcome to join on my challenges, be it FF14 or otherwise. Everybody's welcome, and, you know, doing bullshit challenges like the item level 0 or healer only or first person in FF14 is a lot more fun when you're playing with people that you enjoy hanging out with. Regardless of how, again, bullshit the thing is. I hate my phone, it keeps kicking me out of your stream. Oh no. I'll be honest, Twitch on mobile is pretty fucked from what I remember. Very fucked. Oh no, I'm 101. I'm item level 101. Oh shit, did I equip anything? I don't think so. It's saying that I'm 100, but it says on the queue that I'm 101. Oh, whatever. Usual victim 1, 2, and 3 are always here. Yeah, that is very true. Very true. Whenever I need some victims for my stupid challenges, I can always rely on you guys. I still want to do it, dude. I still want to do the fucking auto attack challenge. I don't even know how I want to approach that. But that is one of the stupidest ideas I've had yet. Oh yeah, do you want to... How about we do a trial where we just auto attack? You know, remove the entire fun part of combat in the game. You know the whole appeal of FF14 having really fun combat. What if we just remove that and just auto attack? I'm sure people would never go out of their way to fucking do that because why? Why? You know? And then there's me. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. It's stupid and I like it. Will it make it for an entertaining video? I don't know, but... you know, it is an idea. Auto attacks? Yeah. I think I will have a rule that will make healers be able to heal. But it'll be a specific rule where it's only abilities, no GCDs. So it's very limited. Maybe I can allow like 2-minute bursts or something. Buffs. Yeah, buffs. And OGCD healing could be like the exceptions to the rule. That sounds worse than a nightmare. That's great. I'm glad to hear it. That's fantastic. We're in custom play. But it didn't queue us out. I did it for duos, right? I swear to God, the queues are very weird. Duos, healer. Don't know. Monk would be probably the best, yeah. And ranged physical. Mages are probably the worst. Even red mage deals very bad melee damage. Yeah, Monk literally has buffs that allow him to auto attack faster, so. Probably tanks that have a buff as well, like Fight or Flight from Paladin or No Mercy from Gunbreaker. You probably don't want to bring a Warrior or a Dark Knight because their buffs are related to their GCDs. And healers, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a OGCD heal, you can bring it. I still think that Astrologian would be the best because Astrologian is fantastic in literally any type of content. So. I still want to do the silly ass video of like a little challenge or like competition of who gets the most vuln stacks in the party. That'll be very fun. I think whoever heals in that will be very, very fun. I think they'll have a good time healing everybody. Heal with only the Fairy of Scholar. You want to know something that I really want to do? Completely, like, unrelated to the healer only, but I had this, like, intrusive thought. It'd be so cool to do an alliance raid where it's only scholars. And the only healing that happens is from fucking fairies. I think nobody would die. Can you imagine 24 fairies in an arena? That'd be so good. That'd be so good. Someone takes damage and it just like 8 fairies immediately just like machine gun the healing on that person. It'd be so goofy. Just took damage. Whoosh! Yeah. Aren't the queues of DC Universe just kind of dying today? Even customs, but like, why is this one not working? Let me queue for multiple. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the queues of today. Did you guys, actually not speaking of anything because we're not really talking about MMOs. Did you guys see the, like, Reign of Guilds that I posted on MMO chat? That's a new MMO, only for PC, sadly. But that's a new MMO that is, like, releasing. I'm, like, kind of curious. I'm just, like, trying day one when it releases. It looks very, not the finest, let us put it that way. But I'm all in for it. I'm all in for that. But yeah, I'll soon be expanding the MMO chat things. I'm gonna have like MMO suggestions, MMO role choice, so people can choose if they're tanking, healing, or damaging preemptively, so we can create a character and not worry about too much. And a flex, I guess. Like, generally, what's going on? What is going on with the queues? By the way, I've been really enjoying the duos that we've been doing. They've been really fun. I don't see, like, again, I don't see anybody on the general chat talking about the queue times of the game. Is it a me problem? For whatever reason? Should Crystal try to invite me instead? Because this is ridiculous. Is it because of my CR rank? No, it shouldn't, because I played with Nervous. We managed to do Omnibus with Nervous. Yeah, not yesterday. The day before yesterday. And Nervous is like 460 on combat rating. Like, I never had issues with the queuing in this game. Just today. Should I restart the game? I could. That'd be very weird if that were to fix it or something. Wait, how about this? Invite me. Invite me and be the one like queuing up or an omnibus alert or something. Oh, this is like an issue of me. I don't know. Oh yeah, I would really like to stream one specific game starting. Maybe not this weekend, because this weekend is only DC. We're only doing DC Universe this weekend. But Monday, a little off stream like weird game. I want to stream the Sieve Inc. As it looks like the game is slowly reviving. And I need to take the chance and actually play that when it has like players, so I would love to stream that. Such a underrated game, by the way. Such a underrated game. God, I love the Sieve Inc. Yeah, there you go. That worked. Done that. This game is bullying you. I guess. That was instant. Okay, next time after this, try to queue for an alert.
But there's an army of orange
Put like a omnibus alert and see if that works.
like the fate. Oh, and
Because this is insane that it was that fast.
he's on our side.
If you're finished, Jordan, we should move on. Or have you already forgotten how quickly the spark cycles your raised power?
I can tell this is gonna be fun.
Is that Sinestro?
Relax, Sinestro's here to help.
Oh wait, did I do this with Ultrax? I think I did this duo with Ultrax before. I might have.
Admit it, Sinestro, you missed the old days.
Even if I did, reminiscing is pointless. As I see it, nothing has changed. I'm still your superior.
Yeah, superior pain on the butt.
Oh my god! Spread markers, insane. Well, not spread markers, AoEs.
Beware, another fool driven by greed.
And I'm suddenly craving orange sherbet.
I gotta go sleep because I feel like my shoulders and neck will break if I don't rest. Good night, everyone. Alright, Mao, get some good rest, yeah? Hopefully the rest will help your muscles relax a little bit and you'll feel a lot better when you wake up. But get some good sleep. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, I'm sure.
My power knows no bounds.
Nice. Oh my god, hello? Can you not knock me back like that? That's rude. But please refrain from that.
I will destroy you.
All right, let's keep moving.
Do we do this? Even though me and Ultrax did this, I already forgot how this works.
There's no end to these guys. My ring's power's already low. I need to use that charging station.
I'll keep this door sealed. Earthers, destroy the rest of those constructs so Jordan can recharge his ring. Terror will consume you.
Does anybody know if the 4th season of Invincible has released yet?
In brightest day, in blackest night.
That's the one thing I really want to play. Really want to watch. Ever since I started playing DC, I really want to watch Invincible now.
Turns light.
Another orange lackey. Prepare yourselves. They're coming through.
Looks like the cat's out of the bag. The citrine mist found Sheba.
Then we shall put that animal down.
That's not creepy at all.
Give in to fear.
This is going to leave a mark.
Odds of you winning as hell.
This is going to hurt you more than it hurts me.
I'm getting a lot of emails. And all of these emails are nothing.
You cannot withstand the terror. Your fears made real.
Oh, I'm out of mana.
I will make your nightmares real.
We're almost there. Let's go.
We go this way. I could maybe skip these guys. I don't know how to properly skip enemies. I usually aggro them all the time, while others skip. Maybe I need to use like my super flight.
We need a plan.
So I'm just too fast for them to even aggro.
If we're going to stand a chance in there, I can't let the spark hold me back. That's why I'm giving it to you temporarily.
Are you sure that's wise, Jordan?
We don't have time for whys. Besides, I trust our friend. The spark will stay lit.
Just hurry up.
All right.
You're going to feel a surge of energy, but don't worry. They will beware your power. Now we're talking. No more holding back.
spark, Jordan.
All right, here goes. Ion is back. We did it.
Jordan, you're not alone in here.
Romulus? He's been spying on us.
That is a very interesting looking little guy.
My ring's charge is low.
Mine too. I won't recharge from the central power bank. Ion needs all the willpower he can get.
No, he's not inside of this zone. Ow.
Let your terror consume you.
I wonder if dinner's ready. I might check it out after this just to see. Honestly, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I might call it a night soon just because I'm getting really tired and I'm getting really hungry and I want to eat dinner. So tomorrow, my entire house should be, at least most of it should be like furnished. And I'll be able to stream for a lot longer. But right now, it was such a busy day. Alright, I'm gonna check. So give me a second. Real quick. BRB. Okay. Dinner has just arrived. Which means I'll do this one and then I'm gonna call it a night. Gonna get some food. Gonna try to warm up. And get myself ready for streaming more DC tomorrow. MGM, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to my little kingdom. I hope you enjoy your stay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You may call me Indigo One. I am of the Indigo tribe. We have little time. Zamaron is in danger, as is all life. We must cleanse Zamaron and get to the power battery now.
All right, let's do it.
The Black has returned to the living universe and is corrupting the cores from within. The indigo light of
Oh my god, my little ghost is spinning so fast. You guys will stream tomorrow? It's up to you, friend. I'm sure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'll be like, you know, I just moved to my new house just today. So after I'm like after I'm done like preparing my room, building my my bed and so on, I'm sure I'll be able to like just get back into my usual schedule of streaming for a few more hours.
Will cleanse the corruption.
But today has been a fucking tiring day. So I cannot wait to just get some food and just rest for the rest of the day. And change socks because I still have wet socks, dude. But I hope you've been having a good start to your, a good smooth start to your weekend so far. What if instead of getting food, you taught me Portuguese? Oh god. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. What do you want? What do you want to learn? I'll do my best. Trust me. My Portuguese is not the best. I speak a lot more English than Portuguese, so my Portuguese is the definition of scuffed. I'll try. I usually people tell me something for me to translate for them.
You will feel the pain you cause.
That's how usually people use that name. So if you want to know how a certain thing is pronounced in Portuguese, let me know and
I will cleanse the corruption.
I'll try to translate it. Call me a good b-boy in Portuguese. A good b-boy. In Portuguese, it sounds like you're a superhero. Yeah, like I'm thinking about it in my mind. It sounds like they're like a b-boy, the superhero in Portuguese. Okay, you're a good b-boy in Portuguese is tu és rapaz. Wait. Tu és bom rapaz velha. I'll type it in chat in a second. Tu és bom rapaz velha. Yeah, I think that's how it's pronounced. How you would translate it. Are you getting off after this? Yes, I am, yes. This is the last dungeon of the day. And then I'm gonna get some food and set up the rest of my room. Okay, in Portuguese, that is spelled as... Again, it doesn't sound as cute in translation than it actually, like, what you properly meant with that. It's not, it doesn't really sound the same in Portuguese. Are you on the EU or US servers? I'm on the US servers, yes.
I will cleanse the corruption.
I like the little, like, fist punch that they do on their hand. It really shows that they're angry. They're pissed off. That's how you say in DC Universe's language that you want to kill someone. You do that little emote. Very angry. It's like in FF14 you do like how do you even call it? That one emote where you like punch your own palm, you know? I also find that emote very funny whenever it happens in a cutscene.
The War of the Light has left the black with no shortage.
You should have the emote. I think it's under taunts. I've seen a few of my friends use it. Yeah.
I will cleanse the corruption.
I'll cleanse the corruption. I love how jittery you can get in this game with your movement. I love it. Big damages. You can buy emotes from in the House of Legends. I'll need to check that. I do have an emote on my inventory, but I can't use it for some reason. I don't know why. It's from like the charity stream or whatever. I got it today as a reward, but I can't equip it for some reason. Don't know why.
The War of the Light has left the black with no shortage of ring bearers.
You have already the emote? I don't think I do.
The corruption.
It's called the throwdown emote. And I'm pretty sure I don't have that emote unlocked. It's like under social.
The power battery has been corrupted, and at its heart are the original bones of Hawkman and Hawkgirl, locked in a lover's embrace. Carol Ferris, we are here to aid you.
I won't make it easy for you.
Wait, am I even... My attacks are not even reaching her.
Compassion is offered to all.
Absolutely getting annihilated.
We must cleanse the power battery. The corruption has been halted, but it cannot be
Oh, nice! Another achievement.
The source of the black has been destroyed.
This is a cool dungeon. I like this one. Nice. But anyway, I'll be calling it a night here. Been streaming for 3 hours, which is just the perfect time. That's what I usually stream for. Usually, but recently I've been streaming for a lot longer. But today, I'll go rest. Have a good rest of your night and had fun playing. Yeah, it was great. Thank you so much for joining me. I do not understand why I myself had so much trouble queuing us up. But I'm glad that when you invited me, it was like working perfectly fine. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you joining me. But yeah, for now, I'm going to be calling it a night. So hope you guys have a nice rest of your day / evening / time zone. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow for more DC Universe. I don't think we're going to be raiding tomorrow. Probably not. It kind of depends on the availability of everybody. But yeah, for now, good night, everybody. Good night.